Alright, real quick, we have devlog number 7, I think. Could be wrong about that, but we have a proto version of stage 1 here. Still needs to be redesigned quite a bit, but it's a version of stage 1 at the very least. Now I said I would have a version of stage 1 done, and I do. I still need to like draw textures for like the walls and background and stuff, and do bug fixes on the enemies, and edit the layout to be more fair, but we have a very basic version of it. So you start off, Bone Hermit, you know. If you double jump here, it'll trigger the Gruntus to start running, and I need to raise that a bit so that does not happen. If I raise the platform, that'll raise the trigger, you know. Once you get up these stairs here, at about here, Gruntus will start chasing, and it's no problem. Then the second one, you know. I might want to move this platform in general over here where the Bone Hermit's standing up a bit, and add a platform in between it and the staircase here, so the Gruntus gets triggered when you get up there, so a new player won't have to deal with two at once. Because that's a bit unfair for like at the very beginning of the stage, basically. It's not a long stage, and then you double jump here, and you work your way down here. There's a little bit of a floor glitch there. Again, I still need to iron out quite a few of the glitches, but it's in, at the very least, a playable state. Now the Gruntuses, the way they work is they start running towards the direction of the player when they come on screen, but they don't track the player. It's just based on which direction they come on screen. So if they're the left of you when they start moving, they will start moving right. If they're right of you when they start moving, they will start moving left. But your direction after that is irrelevant, and where you are in the level is irrelevant after that. It just dictates where they start moving when they spawn in. The Bone Hermits will move regardless if you're on screen or not. You just have to be at the same height as them. So if you're on the same platform as them, regardless if they're on screen or not, they will start moving. Now if we go down here, Vindictus is down here, and this is where the first boss happens. I've done some work on him to make him a little less buggy. Not a lot, but some. He's functional now, for the most part. You can still like stun him to death for the most part, just don't screw it up. And his hitboxes are very generous in terms of the normal axe swing. So he's not that hard. He's actually pretty easy. And nothing happens when you beat him. Still no death animation, and still no stage completion thing. I need to, again, draw the background and stuff. You get it. But, yeah. So that's stage 1 as of now, until I implement like stage details and stuff, and bug fixes and all of that. Might add a third enemy type, but more than likely not. I feel like this is pretty good for like the smaller levels, because again, the smaller levels is what I'm more than likely going to go with, 10 smaller levels as opposed to 5 larger ones, because this is a lot more fun to do, in all honesty, is make 10 smaller levels, because you're, you know, not restricted as much with themes, so you can get a level done and out of the way and move on to something else with a completely different identity from the previous levels, and that's a lot more interesting. In terms of the server, again, I have to talk about this. If you go there and you join, sometimes I upload links over there to the new dev builds and stuff. So if you go there right now, you can actually play an early version of this and stage 1 in its own polishedness right now. Links to that in the description, and that's the end of the video.